it's Lisa here.
And Leanne.
And together we're Sand Between Our Toes. Just checking in with you guys today and telling you a little bit about our story and how we've been travelling around Australia on the road with our two dogs since March 2018.
We both quit our full-time jobs, packed up everything, left home, left family, and we're truly living the freedom lifestyle.
So we're able to do that. We financed that because we've got a little online business, and now we're able to help and teach and coach other women how to build and launch a profitable online business while on the road, just like we do.
Yeah, it's pretty good. We found that perfect work and travel balance, so it's pretty cool.
So follow our journey, follow Sand Between Our Toes, that's toes with a Z, and keep up with where we are and our next big adventure. And really we'll just come in each week with new videos of not just our travels, but any little tips and hints that we have about our vehicle and our caravan.
What we take with us all the time.
Yeah, maybe some shenanigans that the dogs have been up to. Whatever it is, it's a bit of an open book on the lifestyle that we're living.
Yep, so don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button so you don't miss anything. And we'll see you on our travels.
See you on the other side.
See you guys. Hey guys, Leanne and Lisa here from Sand Between Our Toes. So we've packed up at Christie's Beach once again, and now we're heading up to the Yorke Peninsula to go and stay along the coast there. So this is our journey so far, so sit back and enjoy.
That's it. So that's Lana, just on the rig out of Christie's Beach Caravan in South Australia. This is south of Adelaide. We're heading off free camping today, so we'll save a few pennies that way. Head over to the Yorke Peninsula. Do some clubbing, do some razorfish, do a little bit of squid fishing, and whatever else sort of floats our boat when we get over there. You ready to go, Lana?
Ready to go.
Kids, you ready to go? Righto, that's it from us. That's it from Christie's Beach. It's a top little spot if you ever want to stay here. Nice and close to the beach, nice and close to a main town as well for supplies. That's it, that's us. Catch ya.
Okay, as you can see, this is Coopy having a sleep in the car. We're making our way to Port Julia on the Yorke Peninsula, as you can see there on the left. So it's a couple of hours drive north and then over to the west of Adelaide. We find our park at Port Julia there, beautiful little spots, $10 a night. There's no power or water, so as you can see there, we've got our solar panels hooked up to get some sunlight and charge the batteries. And we've also got a solar panel on the roof, which is doing its job as well. So our only concern there is running out of water, which is fine because the caretakers will supply you with water if you do run a little bit low. So that was our setup for the time that we were at Port Julia. We spent, I think, about 10 days there and just checked out up and down the coast there, which was beautiful for those days. And then this morning Lisa decided to make a beautiful omelette for breakfast, which is a common occurrence, so you get quite spoilt having cooked brekkies. So we're all fired up before we were heading down to the jetty to do a spot of fishing. So we really enjoyed our time there. It was just beautiful, and the weather was beautiful, apart from a couple of days where it was a little bit overcast, which causes a few problems. But anyway, so we headed down to Port Julia jetty, where I tried to do some fishing, caught a couple of squid, had a couple of pots that we borrowed from the caretakers to do some blue swimmer crab netting. So that was quite... So this is Lisa picking up a blue swimmer out of the net, which was pretty cool fun to do and to see. I wasn't doing it, but she was. Don't forget, guys, to subscribe to our channel, hit the notifications button, keep up with all of our journeys. It'd be great to see you there. Hi guys, so here's a couple of razorfish that we're just going to show you. Look how shallow the water is. It's not even ankle deep. So this is what the razorfish look like. That's why you have to wear shoes. So you just grab them. You would normally wear gloves, but we don't have any gloves. And you just wiggle them until you pull them out. And then that's just nothing. And inside there is the meat that you eat. It's very much like a, what would you say, Lisa, like a scallop. So you just pull it out.
Just need to be really careful that there's no little blue stingers in them.
Yeah, someone said that to us at the park. I should have gloves on. You just pull them out because that's embedded into the bottom of the ocean, obviously.
Because they're living.
That one's a little bit small, so we'll leave that one there. And we've also caught a couple of crabs this morning, much to our surprise. One was just sitting completely out in the water, so that was good. So there's a bit more success today than we had yesterday. But like, as you can see, look how shallow. We're that far out. It's that shallow. It's crazy. But it's good fun and the dogs love it. They can just run. Anyway, that's it for today. Okay, so just a little about Port Julia for those people that don't know. It's on the Yorke Peninsula, which some people call the Yorke. So it's a little seaside town that's between Black Point and Port Vincent on the east coast of the Yorke Peninsula. Beautiful little town. There's no shops there or anything, but you can certainly drive up to Ardrossan or down to Port Vincent, which have some shopping facilities. But it's a beautiful little spot if you ever get to go there. Renowned for blue swimmer crabs. One of the locals told us that the best months for crabbing are the months that have an R in them, so there's not many that don't have. But it was just awesome, and off the jetty you catch squid and anything really. Like there was a lot of fishing going on there. But anyway, so that's a beautiful little town.
I'm just standing at the base of the Port Julia boat ramp. I'll just sweep around and show you some shacks that are right on the beachfront here. A bit of the old with the new. And around the back there, just drops off to the cliff. More shacks all the way around the other side there. It's quite protected in here. Where we're staying is a little bit higher up ground and it's a bit windier, but it's just beautiful down here. It's almost not a breath of wind. It's a welcome reprieve for the dogs getting into some water, especially when they got the beach all to themselves.
So after having lunch at the Ardrossan pub, we headed up to have a look at their mine. Now, in Ardrossan, they mine for dolomite, which sends their products over to Whyalla, and also the blue scope steels at Port Kembla. It's still an active mine today. It's just amazing to watch and just see how deep this is. And in one of the sections on the other side of the road, you could see the big mine trucks, the dump trucks, all in work. So they also have a wharf at Ardrossan that the big cargo ships come in and got loaded up there, and then obviously it was taken to Whyalla and over to Port Kembla. So it was quite awesome to see, and I guess still being active is quite good for the town as well. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Don't forget, guys, to subscribe to our channel, hit the notifications button, keep up with all of our journeys. It'd be great to see you there. Okay, after Ardrossan, we headed to a little town called Millington, which is just in from Port Julia, probably a 20-minute drive. Found this beautiful little cafe just opened called Ye Olde Cafe. Nice little quirky cafe, had some beautiful food there. End up staying for lunch to check it out, so it's worth a visit if you ever go there. Then we come across Captain Harry Butler's memorial, which is there, and he flew the Red Devil plane back in the 1918s. This memorial is well worth going to have a look at. It's pretty interesting, and it was a very good story on his life and what he got up to. So that was cool there. And once we left there, we headed back out to the coast and down to Stansbury, where we were going to catch up with Denise and John, friends of ours from Adelaide that were staying in a caravan park there. So we went down there to say hello, took the dogs for a walk along the beach. Koopy couldn't run too much because he had a sore foot, so we just stayed down there for a little bit. Okay guys, that's another episode done. The Yorke Peninsula, great place to go and visit in South Australia. Next episode, we're heading back to Christie's Beach in South Australia to get some repairs done on the caravan, and plus Cooper's got an injured foot that we need to get fixed. So that's where we're headed for the next part of our journey. Like I've said before, guys, please subscribe to us, keep an eye on our travels, and look forward to next week's episode. And also have a look at our playlist. There might be something you haven't seen.